for an amateur super lightweight title. 5x3 rounds. Y'all ready for this? Woo, we gonna burn the place up with this one. Let's go. All right, in the blue corner, from the Lionheart Fight Club, Michael Lionheart Tepou.
Feel the energy just go up a notch.
Hey, the main card is amongst us, and we're kicking it off with a title fight.
Michael Lionheart Tepou.
So Michael Tepou is a crowd favorite here. He's had many, many fights with his promotion. He's worn the super lightweight belt before. Mate, he knows what it means to wear this belt. He recently just bought the lightweight belt and unfortunately missed out against Trevor Sinclair in an amazing display of backwards and forward striking. So I'll be interested to see how this one really plays out. He's no stranger to
1 week notice. That's all we needed. 1 week notice. Jamie's other opponent pulled out and he goes, I'm coming for that belt. I want it.
Yeah, certainly, but also he's got a lot of fighters on this card himself, like Slick Nick basically training him, so he would have been doing the rounds himself. Michael's a person who leads by example, so he wouldn't have been letting Nick do any work that he wouldn't do himself, so he'd be prepped.
Give it up! Michael Lionheart Tepou!
The ruthless aggression coming out of him, yelling as he entered the octagon.
And in the red corner, from Integrated Martial Arts, Jamie, the Old-Tongue Orangutan Sporne!
We all know what Jamie's coming in to do. He's coming to get a takedown, use his black belt jiu-jitsu, and get the submission, go home with the belt.
Who doesn't love a redhead?
like we said during the break, he's coming in, he's getting the belt, he's going to pro. That's what
Give
he
it
said.
up for the Wu-Tang Orangutan Sporne!
So he had an attempt at his belt last time as well, and he fought Lonnie for the Mahala. Wasn't quite there, but he really, really tried and almost got there. So that was an absolute barn burner to watch. He would have taken a lot away from that 5-round fight because it went the distance. Lonnie and him had some bad blood leading into it, but lots of respect after it. What I'm seeing from this point here is, I think there'll be a bit of stand-up as well. Jamie knows how to throw. I don't think he's going to try and take it to the ground too quickly.
Give it up! Jamie the Wu-Tang Orangutan Sporne! Amateur super lightweight title.
These boys are
3
acquainted
rounds.
friends outside of fighting, but like the rest of us, fighting isn't dirty, fighting is a sport. We're here to compete, and these two are very, very good at what they do. Jamie Sporne, I would say, has the technical grappling advantage, but that is what I said about Brad Cowie, and look what Tepou did there. Wins with a back choke, with a rear naked choke.
Yeah, I'd like to point out that while Michael was a white belt,
All right, we hooking them up. We got a fight, ladies and gentlemen. We got a fight.
Experience, he kind of is null and void. And this is MMA.
Tommy Churchill, the referee for our first title fight tonight. 5
straight punches from
3-minute
Sporne.
rounds.
That's what I thought would happen, a double leg about 5 seconds in. And this is where Sporne does all of his work. This is going to be a really hard place for Tepou to win the fight from, because this is where Sporne thrives. He knows how to win fights here.
Yeah, and for those who aren't aware, Jamie and Michael have actually trained together a few times. So when Michael was training and getting prepared for Bradford Cowie, Jamie actually went down and helped him out. So they've got a bit of inside knowledge on how each other work, and they've still taken the fights. Michael obviously believes he can still win the fight, and from this point here, if he can weather this sport, this barrage of punches that Jamie is throwing at him, mate,
Big
he's still in
punches
here.
from the top from Jamie.
Jamie, of course, fighting out of Integrated MMA, a professor at One Purpose Jiu-Jitsu, where he is a very, very strong and technical black belt. Putting it to work in this fight, indeed.
Tepou gets to his feet. Well done, Mikey Lionheart Tepou. You'll notice Tepou's punches all come from his hip, but if he cracks Sporne will fall down stiff.
Yeah, and that happened, and he can do that certainly. Like, he'll throw him from all these different weird angles. Beautiful sprawl there. Jamie's done enough to get, he's got his hands clenched, and Tepou will be going for a ride here as well. But that's the point. Keeping Tepou down, that's a bit of a mission. So even though Jamie is a black belt,
he is in mount right now. I think Tepou is in trouble.
He's in full mount, and he's controlling that right arm of Tepou as well, which is allowing Jamie to throw those ground and pounds so easily.
And he's going to have to give up his back. Oh no, he scooted up.
He's pushing up against the side of the cage there, keeping pressure on him, making it life difficult for Jamie to throw those punches.
Yeah, he is doing. Michael's doing a good job, basically keeping a little bit of distance between them, so locking the distance away.
You see that the head pressure Jamie's using just to stop him getting up off the ground, because you need your head above your opponent's head if you're trying to get off the ground.
Keeping that chin rested on the head, holding him there.
Oh, he's going to go for a mounted triangle here, is he?
I'm not really sure, mate, but at this point here, Michael's trying to wall walk out.
His legs are trapped inside that mount, though.
This is a very, very tough day at the office for Michael, but it looks like he's trying to find a way. He's very explosive.
Tepou gets him back to half guard here.
Yeah, he's got that underhook.
There's 30 seconds left in this first round. Jamie's round so far, but Tepou has not looked out of it even a little bit. Oh, there's a guillotine, is there? Mounted guillotine. He's in trouble.
Jamie's got it tight.
He's got it tight, but he's lost it. He hasn't got enough momentum to be able to pull up.
Tepou's pushed his arm away and now has control of Jamie's left arm and might allow Tepou to slowly try.
10 seconds left.
Michael's just looking here to stop any damage. Nice defense there. What you see basically there is he's holding Jamie's right arm, stopping any damage coming in place.
Nice round from the Wu-Tang orangutan there. A lot of top control. Majority of the round in top control. But Tepou showing that he's not giving up. Yeah. He's not going to give up just yet.
And the thing that Tepou has going for him is even when he's in the worst shape, he has an incredible gas tank. So if Jamie's obviously a great athlete, but if he keeps that pace up and starts to fade, Tepou won't, and that's how he's won a lot of his fights. He's been behind by 2 and 3 rounds, and that wheel just keeps coming. So you got to keep an eye on him for the whole fight, but it is looking likely that if Jamie fights like that, he could find a finish.
Just remember, guys, this is for the super lightweight belt. XFC champion will be crowned when the person's hand is raised in this match.
How about this atmosphere at Mansfield Tavern? How's it? It has been crazy.
Mate, this is a rock solid performance here by Jamie so far.
Jamie unloading the right straight away, followed by a kick. Tepou going for it.
He's about to shoot in for a double leg. You kneel the count. There we go. He's on his back. He's got his chin. Oh, no.
Oh, Jamie gets out of it. Luckily, that was almost over.
He slipped off that hook. And, mate, one of the reasons due to it is that Jamie's arm was actually locked in place. So it was stopping him from being able to defend from that point. Adrian's giving Jamie some much-needed advice right now.
Tepou still holding that half guard, figuring out how he's going to get out of here. Jamie needs to get that leg out and into full mount, which he's slowly doing, and he does.
Tepou's good at finding little spaces in posture to improve his position, but from here is going to be a really, really hard fight for him.
Jamie's Jamie's explosive, but so is Tepou. He's finding a home for that right hand now.
Every time Tepou hip escapes, Jamie's first instinct is to go for that rear naked choke. He assumes that Tepou's going to roll over for him.
Beautiful wall walk there, almost got it in.
So that wall work was Zane Brassington, who has a very fast knockout on XFC, used that to get Jamie off the top. Didn't work for him, but he did get from mount to the top position with it.
Yeah. And one of the things you'll see from this point here is that Michael is not at this stage, like he's still trying, but he's not exploding on everything. He's kind of seeing, does he have something here, and he's looking for another distance. You made the comment that Jamie's looking for the rear naked.
He should not have tucked under there. That's giving up his back. Now Jamie's just got to keep that arm on that side, and there's a lot of options for him. Punching him is definitely one. And he starts raining down some punches. More and more are coming. Tepou You got to remember, he's only taken this fight on what, 2 weeks' notice?
8 days of memory.
8 days.
From that point there, so he made the comment that he's trying to get up his back and Jamie's going for rear naked. From that point there, like nice little shoulder strikes there from Jamie, put through it, 2 in there. From this point here, is that, this might be enough.
He's just pouring it on. He's not hurting him, but he might be just putting enough tempo together to get the ref to stop the fight.
And he's got the underhook again. Can he complete it?
Thomas Churchill is having a really, really close look at that.
There's only 30 seconds to go. Tepou needs to get moving, though.
What you can see, though, is he is defending
Jamie is
himself
raining down some good
very
shots.
well. He's defending himself intelligently. He's got 15 seconds to see if he can weather the storm.
Tepou's making sure he doesn't fully give him his back, but it looks like he has now. Jamie's got the underhook. He's gone for the rear naked choke.
There's only about 5 seconds left. Can he finish it?
He's got the squeeze on, just enough.
My gosh.
Really good showing by Jamie, the Wu-Tang orangutan Sporne so far. Very, very one-sided fight so far.
From that point, mate, it looks like you can almost say that Jamie Sporne is sponsored by On Top Concreting, a friend of XFC. And you can see from that point, he spent a lot of time on top. That's got to drain your gas tank. So right now, Michael will be looking for his team and seeing if they've seen something that he hasn't. A little chink in Jamie's armour that he can kind of utilise.
If Michael can just keep that range, push, keep that takedown defense, keep that a standing fight, he needs to. As soon as Jamie takes him down, he's got control for the whole 3 minutes.
Jamie's hiding his takedowns really well behind punches, so he's not able to keep his hands down low because he's going to take a couple up top.
Are these yours?
They're all of ours.
All right.
I'm just not eating. Here we go again. Oh, Michael's swinging now. He knows he has to do something different.
Round 3 out of 5.
Championship belt here. The super lightweight title is on.
Oh, big left hand. Sporne did not like that. He comes in.
Jamie shooting as well. Great takedown defense by Tepou.
There they go.
Chasing, but Tepou getting away.
Oh, see, this is what I was talking about. Jamie's starting to look for... big shot!
Oh,
big shot by...
Tepou!
Oh, he came in too fast. Good reaction by Sporne.
Jamie with full control. Smashing Tepou down now.
That's a
He needed to. Tepou with those shots. Jamie could not take more of those.
It looked like Jamie was feeling a little bit comfortable to stand and bang for a while, and then he felt Michael's power. Michael's going for a Kimura. Jamie's doing the right defense and keeping his arms straight.
Great defense of that Kimura by Jamie. Jamie now has the back. He has hooks
This is where he does really good work, Jamie. And Michael's gassed, or he would not have given him that position.
He's in there nice and tight. He's
it's under the chin.
It's got it under the chin. Tepou's trying to get out of it.
That is tight.
Jamie's looking at this point. He's on
Tepou
top
still
now.
holding on.
I think he's changed the angle. He got out. Oh, that is why he's called Lionheart Tepou. Does not have an ounce of quit in him.
He's a champion
15
for a
seconds
reason.
left. Oh, big bridge.
He's been here before. He knows what to do.
Nice
Beautiful
work, Michael
turnaround.
Tepou.
Jamie does not want any of those shots. He's going straight for the takedown again against the cage.
And Michael's aware of this.
It looks like they're both slowing down a pinch.
Quite understandable, mate. This has been a hell of a work rate from both of them.
1 minute left in round number 3.
Just the explosive takedowns won't come so easy for Sporne now. I feel like Tepou sat into that, and I don't think he's got hold of anything.
No, it looked like he was looking for a guillotine, but he slipped off. At this time, it looks like he's kind of trying to hunt for a Kimura. He feels that Jamie's leaving his arm out there a bit.
Let's go, bring him home.
But he's also doing that as a defensive strategy because it ties up Jamie's his left arm, making him nullify for strikes. Those explosive hip escapes are keeping out a little bit different now.
Jamie with over 7 minutes of ground control in all 3 rounds here. Tepou, man, he has power. He has absolute power. But by the end of this third round, Jamie looks like he might be up right now. Tepou needs to fish for something.
And now we walk into the championship rounds.
There's 2 rounds, and honestly, if there's a round I would have picked Tepou to win the fight, it would have been this round, no matter what the result is leading into this, because he will come out the same in this round as he did in the first round. And as we saw with Sporne, he's still amazing, still great grappling, but you see all of his transitions have slowed down a bit, his punches have slowed down a bit. So he's really got to sack him back to the ground, sack Tepou back to the ground, because otherwise he's giving himself an opportunity to lose a fight that he's winning pretty comfortably right now.
Yeah, and I'm looking at Adrian giving his directions. Adrian's saying make sure your hands go straight. Keep your hands up, hands go straight.
That is what you have to do against Mikey, because he loops his punches, comes straight down the pipe.
He does, and just moving out, like moving your head, trying to move out of the way of them, won't be enough, because if he does connect, it's lights out. Now we're in the championship rounds. Let's see what happens here.
Round 4, here is where it counts. Tepou had better takedown defense that last round. He needs to keep doing that. He needs to fire those shots because they are hurting.
He needs to stay off the fence too, because it just makes that takedown a little bit easier.
He's swinging for the fences. He's throwing a few feints in there as well, which is good.
Jamie once again ducking under it, going for that takedown.
See, this is what I'm saying, is you can see it's wearing on Sporne. Tepou's known to keep going, but he's going to get this takedown though. Tepou's given up on the defense.
Hands are grasped, he's got him down again.
Tepou's throwing the arms so wide. Jamie can see it coming, ducks under it, easy double hook, and another takedown.
From sitting here, it looks easy. When he's throwing it, he throws with so much speed. It'd be difficult to try and block him, but you just got to know, like, expect it's coming and go for your takedown and hope for the best. But even from this point, Michael's still throwing a couple little hits here and there. While Jamie's on top, he's not causing damage yet, but it's just got to be keep wearing down.
Jamie just keeping active there, throwing a few punches. Tepou doing a few from the bottom as well.
Yeah, Jamie's isolated that left arm of Tepou. Michael's got it back now, but it makes it really hard to defend.
Jamie is going to, if Tepou doesn't make an effort to get to his feet, Jamie's just going to take another comfortable round though. He really needs to start putting some effort into getting to that left knee and up to his feet.
Yeah, Jamie looks like he's either lining up for a knee or he's lining up for a knee slice. So his right knee into the ribs or he's going to knee slice by here, just to make Michael think about something different. But looks like he's giving it up again now, I'm not sure. No, he's lacing that leg out,
back
he's
to
going
mount.
knee slice.
So Tepou needs to go right now because there's way too many options for Jamie from here.
He's going for another Kimura. Just the sweat. The sweat is making it a little bit hard to hold onto that grip, and Jamie just easily pulls
Hard
it
to attack from mount against a really, really good class jiu-jitsu black belt though.
Yeah, definitely. And while Michael has the option of the wall walk there, I'm not sure if he has the energy to actually utilize it. But I wouldn't mind him making a liar of me. I really, really hope that these guys can get to stand because I like to watch Michael throw. But in saying that, Jamie's putting on a clinic when it comes to BJJ, being able to utilise in a cage. What do you reckon, Ben, from here?
Mate, it's clear that Jamie knows he's great at jiu-jitsu. He can see that being Tepou's weakness here. And then Jamie's also felt the power of Tepou. And of course, he doesn't want to be hit by those punches. I don't think any of us do. So he straight away shoots for that takedown and knows where he's strong right now in full mount, where he has clear control of the fourth round.
He's going for an armbar, but I think it might be a bit too late into the round.
We've got less than 10 seconds left. He's not going to get it on it. We are moving into the fifth round. This is the absolute championship round. We need to see if Michael has anything less in his tank to take that belt home. And we know he can throw punches from anywhere. We know he has explosive power. It really comes down to who wants it the most in this round.
Now, as well as Adrian in Jamie's corner, he also has Bob, which is one of the head professors from One Purpose, in there as well, making sure that his jiu-jitsu is on point for this fifth and final round. Tepou needs the knockout at this stage.
Yeah, and a lot of people go, oh, Tepou's his own head coach, but he brings a lot of good people in here. I mentioned before, he had Jamie Sporne come down for him to get ready, so he does leverage off other fighters and other groups. Has a very, very good relationship with Tribal MMA. So, mate, he would
All
have had
right,
to...
ladies and gentlemen, fifth and final round.
Here we go. Fifth final round, the super lightweight championship on the line.
Right, yeah, he didn't quite set that takedown up. Didn't hide it behind anything.
He shot because he knew if he had it, he had the fifth and final round on the ground.
Yeah, he's just trying to limit as much time as he can up on the ground.
He got hit.
Sweat went in Jamie's eye.
And he saw it, even though Tepou went for the fake. Jamie's going for it, but those hammer fists.
He's going for
Tepou with those hammer fists coming in.
XFC, super lightweight bout on the line here. They're putting it all on the table.
So this is where Jamie's going to be comfortable. He can ride out the next 2 minutes in this position.
Tepou doesn't know what to do right now. Jamie's hitting his head. He's defending. He's not in any imminent danger whatsoever.
Isn't it great to be back at the Mansfield with this crowd behind us, State of Origin, for the super lightweight title bout?
I reckon getting Jamie Sporne off the top of you would be like getting a slab from on top concreting off the top of you.
Look, I've had Jamie's knee on my belly a few times, and it is not a pleasant place. It's, yes. Oh, it looks like Jamie might be cut open from the eye. That punch did land in his eye. That's why he grabbed his eye earlier. He is bleeding down the shoulder of Tepou.
Yeah, we've got a minute and a half yet, so from this point here, I don't think there's going to be enough blood to be for a doctor to come in at this point. But from here, they're just trying to find everything they can do to try and get out there. From here, what do you see Michael needing to do here, Pepper?
He needs to bridge hard, get an underhook and move. Or they're setting up lack of action or checking the cut. Lack of action. All right, let's go. Tepou has a minute to see what he can do here.
Oh, Jamie going straight for it again. He doesn't want to be on the connecting end of those punches.
And just remember, guys, Michael took this on 8 days' notice.
Jamie is an absolute amazing fight camp. He's come in strong, feeling better than ever. The Wu-Tang orangutan looking strong, looking like this might be his time.
Yeah, and this is his second attempt at this belt, mate. He really, really wants it. And he's doing such a great job.
And he's moved over 28 seconds left in the fifth and final round of our first championship belt on the card. And we have been shown absolute amazement. I am so excited for the following fights. This has been a crazy day.
Mate, this is like a dominant performance, and if you want a dominant performance, go and check out Jade Star. They can help you with everything you need. Right now, Jamie looks like he's done everything required to get this belt. Unless the miracle comes out in this last 10 seconds. XFC, soon to be newly crowned super lightweight belt champion. So much respect here for these boys. They know how much it took to get in there for that one.
That last flurry seems to have busted Sporne up a little bit.
His eye's bleeding. Cut above the eyelash.
That is the definition of putting a game plan into action, that fight. Get the takedown early, keep him down, take as little damage as possible, take the belt home with you.
Yeah, and Michael's about to announce the winner for the light heavyweight belt. And I just saw Matt Walton pick the belt up, getting ready to give it out. How good is this?
Wu-Tang orangutan. He said it. He said he's coming in, he's getting the belt, and he's going pro. Tepou with the right there as well, and the left. Jamie got hurt there, he got knocked. They're coming back, Jamie with his hands underneath. His takedowns were incredible.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a hell of a fight, all 5 rounds. Give it up for him. we have a unanimous decision. And new amateur super lightweight title goes to the red corner from Integrated Martial Arts, Jamie Sporne. Michael, I'd like to get you first. Can I get an interview with you second? Michael, come here first, please. I'd like everybody to give it up for Michael Tepou. This guy came with 1 week's notice. Jamie Sporne is a black belt. This guy had a black belt. He's only a white belt, but he had a black belt on his back all night long and didn't submit to any submissions. Congratulations. I'm telling you, XFC through and through. You're XFC through and through, and that's what Matt told me. We love you, baby. Hey, Justin, where you at? Where's Justin Lawrence? Where's my big homie? All right. Yep, come on up, Bubby. Come on up. Come on up. Hurry up. Every year we give out, this is my big homie, Justin Lawrence. Give it up for him. So this is for the Ben. We're thinking this fight was good enough for the Ben Quarmby Award because he showed heart, determination, and a will that would not quit. So give it up for him. Give it up for him. All right. Thank you, Michael. Pleasure to call your fight. You're a hell of a champion, always in my book, baby. Jamie Sporne, can I get a word with the winner for a second? All right, first of all, we got table number 6 that wants to give you a big old round of applause from the wrist lockers. They're talking about you're going to be the next big thing in the UFC. You got a ground game that's hell of crazy, man. What are your plans for the future?
First and foremost, guys, I'd like to thank a big shout out to Tepou. He took that fight on 1 week's notice. For those that don't know, I was looking for a pro fight to turn pro since February, and Corona kind of screwed it up. But even after that, I couldn't find an opponent that had signed the contract and come and fight with me, and Michael Tepou did on 1 week's notice. Gave me the toughest fight of my life, man. So big thanks to him, man. What's next? Pro debut. Very much more of the same, just complete domination from start to finish. Thank you.
And as always, excellent coming out of Integrated. We look forward to seeing you. And give it up for the new amateur XFC super lightweight title winner, Jamie Sporne.